Have you ever wondered how a single gunshot could lead to the deaths of over 20 million people and redraw the map of the world? That's the story of World War I, also known as the Great War. It wasn't just one event, but a perfect storm of tensions that had been brewing for decades. Let's break down why it happened. Imagine Europe in the early 1900s as a giant tinderbox. The first piece of kindling was a complex web of alliances. Countries teamed up, promising to defend each other if attacked. On one side, you had the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Great Britain. On the other, the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, synced if it like a schoolyard standoff. If one kid gets into a fight, all their friends have to jump into. These alliances created a domino effect, turning a small regional conflict into a massive global war. Next, at the fuel of imperialism, major European powers were scrambling to build vast empires, competing for colonies in Africa and Asia. These colonies provided resources, power, and prestige. This competition created a ton of friction and rivalry. Germany, a relatively new and ambitious nation, felt it deserved its place in the Sun and wanted to challenge the dominance of Britain and France. These colonial days made everyone suspicious and aggressive. Then there was the intense fire of nationalism. People across Europe felt immense pride in their countries and were willing to fight and die for them. But this pride had a dead side. In regions like the Balkans, different ethnic groups wanted to break free from larger empires, like the Austro-Hungarian and the Ottoman empires, to form their own nations. This created a hotbed of instability, earning the Balkans the nickname the Powder Keg of Europe. Finally, you have militarism, the belief that a country should maintain a strong military and be prepared to use it. An arms race was in full swing. Nations were building bigger armies, more powerful navies, and deadlier weapons. Germany and Britain, in particular, were locked in a naval race, each trying to build a bigger fleet than the other. With everyone armed to the teeth, war seemed not just possible, but inevitable. So you have these four major forces, alliances, imperialism, nationalism, and demilitarism, all swirling together. The stage was set for a catastrophe. All it needed was a spark. That spark came on June 28, 1914, in the city of Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist named Gavrilo Princip. Austria-Hungary, furious, issued a harsh ultimatum to Serbia. When Serbia couldn't meet all the demands, Austria-Hungary declared war. And then the dominoes began to fall. Russia, seeing itself as the protector of Serbia, mobilized its army. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. Then France, allied with Russia, was drawn in. When Germany invaded neutral Belgium to get to France, Great Britain declared war on Germany. Within a few short weeks, the continent was engulfed in flames. A regional dispute had exploded into a world war. So, the assassination was the trigger, but the real causes were much deeper, rooted in years of rivalry, ambition, and fear. World War I was a tragedy that showed how a combination of political tensions and a failure of diplomacy can lead to unimaginable destruction. It changed the world forever, and understanding its causes helps us appreciate the importance of peace and cooperation today. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, please give it a like and subscribe for more historical deep dives. See you next time.